Hello, good evening. This is ChannelOne Television. My name is Adjoaten Krama Domina. This evening, the New Force Movement, led by businessman Nana Kwame Bediako, alias Cheddar of Freedom Jacob Caesar, is launching its 12 pillars for economic freedom, essentially its manifesto for the upcoming elections. Now, before this launch, we do know that the movement has committed to setting objectives ahead of the elections, including inspiring entrepreneurship, addressing their challenges. He's also hinted of bringing other regions of the country at par with the Greater Accra region. Now, the team is ready at the Accra International Conference Center. So let's take you live there now, where the first ever virtual manifesto is being launched.
Shaped by the hands of an entrepreneur who dared to imagine a better world, a visionary who saw beyond the horizon, an industrialist who built bridges where there were none, and a nation builder who is a beacon of hope for his people. Now the moment of truth has arrived. The time has come for this leader to step forward and address us all, to share the wisdom gained through hard work, the insights carved from experience, and the vision that will guide us into tomorrow. We stand on the threshold of a new era, ready to be inspired, ready to be led, and ready to build the future together. Let he who has ears listen.
Thank
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a historic event, the first ever virtual policy launch. And it's my pleasure to introduce to you the visionary leader of the new force movement. Let's welcome Nana Kwame Bediako.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, thank you very much, Ghana. I would first like to start with a statement. In every generation, there comes a moment when a collective vision, driven by courage and determination, has the power to shape the future for millions. Today, we stand at such a moment. The challenges we face in Ghana and across Africa are significant, but they are not insurmountable. Our country is rich with untapped potential, brimming with natural resources, cultural heritage, and most importantly, the indomitable spirit of our people. Our greatest asset lies not just in the abundance of our natural resources, but in our ability to self-industrialize, the economic revolution that promises immediate balance and widespread class prosperity. This is no small task. It is a challenge that has eluded many before me, often deemed unsolvable. Yet, in this moment, we face an undeniable decision that must be met with courage and wisdom. Talking is no longer an option. Action is imperative, and it must be swift. In a country where the thief comes only to steal, kill, and destroy, we stand resolute with a higher purpose to build our nation and restore our rightful heritage. This policy is not just a vision, it is a call to action. A blueprint for a future where Africa claims its place on the global stage, not as a continent rich in untapped potential, but as a beacon of prosperity and progress. Let us embrace this challenge with the urgency it demands, for the time to act is now. Thank you. So I would like to start. Maybe I should go to the screen. And I would like to start with, as you see right now, you can see that there is an organogram with me beside it. In the middle of that organogram, you can see the apostolic governance, the 12 ministries. The 12 ministries will be responsible and accountable for these 12 pillars. We start this policy presentation, which is the developmental agenda, with Pillar 1, the 16th Regional Industrial Revolution. Well, as we already know, there are 15 dormant regions and one region that is choked. But we're about to revive the 15 and bridge it with the one. I'd like to start with a video. So we can play the first video, which is the 16th Industrial Revolution. Let me know. Just let me know when. All right. So that was the first video of the Industrial Revolution. This has started the 16th Regional Industrial Revolution. It's supposed to bring back the 15 dormant regions that we have left for so long and we haven't done anything. But tonight, I would like to unveil all the potential minerals, arable lands, and all that we have discovered through the research within the 15 regions to Ghanaians. Now, as you are seeing, we start by making sure we invest in all these 16 regions. That is industrial plants to be able to refine all our minerals. And then the processing plants to be able to process all our agro plants. So I would be able to take my time and take you through. Our research on attribution reserves shows that gold, iron ore, gas, bauxite, and lithium and diamond, potential of agro processing and all the arable lands in the country amounts to 2.5 trillion US dollars. This is the outcome of our research. We are determined to bring out every region's wealth. So as you can see, we have searched every region inside out and realized what sort of wealth that can be created there and projected it in the next 10 years. Ghana will have an economic output at 4.7 trillion with the 13 million hectares of arable lands and all these minerals. We will also create 8 million jobs in a decade. Now let me look at some of the places. I've already showed you Volta region. Maybe we should look at Ashanti region. Can we play the video for Ashanti region? maybe we could see another region. So as you're already seeing, Ashanti is 240 billion worth of gold, minerals, lithium, and arable spaces for us to create the biggest potential of farming, agro processing. We want to become exporters, not importers. I mean, let's look at Western region. Let's look at Western region. I think Western region is by far the richest region, if not in Ghana, on the continent. So you just saw Western region. It's one of my favorite regions. I believe that this region is going to become the Texas of Africa. This is where we are going to have the most industrial plants with the most minerals, the most agro products to be processed, and is right next to the coast. We can supply Africa and even supply the world. We have to take the Western region very serious. 420 something billion, it's something for us to take very serious because one is going to create all the jobs in the western side and even bring people from other parts of Ghana. We are going into wealth creation, and I want to do this with you, Ghana. As you can see, wealth creation comes with job creation, but we produce 200,000 barrels of oil per day in Ghana. We sell this, and then in fact, we let people extract it, go and refine it, then we go back to Europe and buy this same product premium and sell our fuel at 15 point something cedis per liter. All we have to do is build our refineries and we will have competitive prices and we will save the losses in the economy, the inflation in the economy just because of industrialization. As we can see also, just our oil,